Jack Osbourne grew emotional in the latest episode of I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here, as he reflected on the heartbreaking death of his father, heavy metal icon Ozzy Osbourne. The 40-year-old TV personality, who recently joined this year's ITV Jungle lineup alongside Kelly Brook, Martin Kemp and rapper H, opened up for the first time on the show about the loss that has deeply affected him. Jack entered the Jungle camp the previous evening, immediately becoming one of the most talked-about arrivals due to the immense legacy of his late father. Ozzy, the legendary frontman of Black Sabbath and one of the most influential musicians in rock history, died in July this year after a long period of declining health. Although his illness had been known to the family and to the public for quite some time, Jack revealed that nothing could have prepared them for how quickly Ozzy's condition deteriorated in his final days. During a quiet moment around the campfire, Emmerdale actress Lisa Riley gently asked Jack how he was coping and what the experience of losing Ozzy had been like. Jack took a moment before responding, clearly holding back tears as he searched for the right words. He admitted that even though the family had been aware of the seriousness of his father's health issues, the actual moment of his passing still came as a shock. He explained that they expected a slower decline and were stunned by how suddenly everything changed. "We knew he wasn't well," Jack said, his voice trembling slightly. "But it still felt like it happened so fast. It was a shock. We didn't think it would all happen that quickly." He then recalled how Ozzy managed to perform one last major show before stepping back from public life entirely. According to Jack, it felt like Ozzy delivered the ultimate mic drop by putting on one final massive performance and then quietly bowing out, something that, in Jack's eyes, was very true to who his father was as a performer. As Jack began to break down, Lisa reached out to comfort him, reassuring him that it was okay to feel overwhelmed by the memories and emotions. The tender exchange marked one of the most heartfelt moments of the season so far, showing a vulnerable side to Jack that audiences rarely get to witness. Still trying to collect himself, Jack spoke about how he believed Ozzy would feel about him joining I'm a Celebrity. He said confidently that his father would have been extremely supportive of the decision. "He'd be so supportive of this," Jack said, adding that Ozzy was always encouraging when it came to challenges, adventures, or anything that pushed his children to try new things. Later in the Bush Telegraph, Jack reflected more openly on how difficult grieving has been for him. He explained that even though 3 to 4 months had passed since Ozzy's death, the loss continued to feel painfully raw. "I'm still navigating all of it," he confessed. "It's been almost 4 months, and it still feels very fresh." His honesty struck a chord with viewers and underscored the emotional weight he carries into the Jungle. While Jack's emotional moment shaped much of the episode's heart, the show also delivered its signature humor and challenge-driven chaos. In another segment, Kelly Brook and Martin Kemp teamed up for a challenge titled Bingo Balls, a game that mixed general knowledge questions with bingo-style gameplay. In this challenge, Kelly and Martin entered what the show called the Bingo Booth, where they were asked a series of trivia questions. Each question had a numerical answer, and once they selected their response, they had to match it by placing a corresponding number of balls, each with their own color and placement rules, onto a giant bingo board. One question asked, "How many lines does a limerick poem have?" The duo worked well together, answered confidently, and ultimately managed to get all 5 questions correct. Their success allowed them to exit the booth triumphantly, although Kelly's celebratory exit included a humorous tumble as she tripped while stepping out. Back at camp, the celebrities were given the opportunity to win chocolate by answering a final question posed over the camp phone. They were asked to determine whether Kelly had acted in more films than Spandau Ballet, Martin's band, had achieved UK Top 40 singles. After discussing the options and weighing the numbers, the campmates correctly guessed that Spandau Ballet had the higher figure. Their victory earned them a camp-wide treat of chocolate, which lifted everyone's spirits after a long day of challenges and emotional conversations. The combination of Jack's touching tribute to his father, the camaraderie of the challenges, and the lighter camp moments created an episode filled with both heart and humor, an example of why the show continues to resonate with audiences every season. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates on celebrity deaths and news updates.